Where is he? Oh, there he is. Paul, come on. And can we have the Norsemen, please? Who very kindly, they're going to tell you what they've done on our behalf. And I've also got Colonel Anthony Beattie, who is president of the Queen's Regimental Association, so therefore the top man. Anthony. So I'm now going to hand you over to Paul, and thank you all very much for being here. It's great to see so many of you. Paul.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for organising the beautiful weather, although can somebody turn the temperature down a little bit, please? It's too bloody hot. Well, we're a small club, but every year we raise money for charities, various charities from Macmillan Cancer through to Air Ambulance. Last year we were thinking about what we should do for a charity, and in fact we're probably doing this in the next month or so, thinking about next year. However, last year it was the 100th anniversary of the First World War, so we started thinking along the lines of a services charity. Having looked into a number of charities and thinking about it, unfortunately I started having a discussion with an old friend of mine, Clive. Silly sod, he's standing next to me. And we actually come up with a very good charity that is very close to all of your hearts, which is the Queen's Regiment Benevolent Fund. So, well, that wasn't a very big cheer. Come on, wakey, wakey! So we held our rally probably about a month ago, where we done a poker run, and we had the support of Clive and his lads come down and help us out, and we raised quite a little bit of money for you and your Benevolent Fund. So I'm standing here with a bit of paper. It's got nothing written on it this side, but hey ho. So we'd really like to present this cheque to the Benevolent Fund on behalf of the Norsemen MCC Sussex, with gratitude and thanks.
Paul, on behalf of the Queen's Regimental Association, may I thank you very much indeed. To those of you who can't see what it actually says, mainly because you drank too much last night, it's a wonderful cheque for £1,505, the £5 being my cut for coming down today. Paul and all the Norsemen, I can't thank you enough. All these donations go into a pot, and my God, we do need it. For our soldiers, our beneficiaries and so on, and for you to have accepted us today, it's a great privilege for us, the Queen's Regimental Association, the Queen's Regimental Riders Association, to have you here, and thank you again for this. Ladies and gentlemen, a very great round of applause and thanks. You will notice that I've got my riding gear on, having come down here today. I'm not going to keep you long because it's a hot day, but I thought on my way up here from Wiltshire, I'm sure to be stopped for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll write my speech then. I've actually been in a traffic jam for an hour and a half, so here we go. Brace yourselves. No, seriously, this is just an opportunity for me to say thank you to the Queen's Regimental Riders Association. They do a great lot for us and are doing more and more as the years go on and as the association itself develops. And I hope we'll all see you next year up at the National Memorial Arboretum when we unveil our really fabulous Queen's Regiment Memorial up there. I'd like to thank, this is rather like a Welsh regiment when they don't know the names, so they say the numbers. Well, I don't know the names, so I'm going to thank Bandit and Donk and Bard. Actually, I do know who those 3 rogues are. Bomber and Nutty. And I really like a particular thanks to Roadkill on my left, who I think is one of the chaps who was most instrumental in creating this liaison with the Norsemen, which has resulted in this cracking result today. But thank you to all of you. I'm told it's because he's a pisshead. That's what well, I can see the association there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's enough from me. I do have to say thank you to Mike for, well, I don't know if he's here, but Mike for the use of this field. I congratulate the Queen's Regiment Riders Association for what you've done here. Second year, getting bigger. Next year, even bigger and so on. It's like Glastonbury. And we've got the same lot of people complaining, saying, well, we're not quite like Glastonbury yet, but I expect it will be. It's great to see you all. Old Queensmen, some I know, some I don't, but I hope to know you all. Your wives, your mistresses, your lovers, your children. It's wonderful to see you all, and thank you for allowing me the privilege of coming and collecting this cheque from the Norsemen. And once again, Norsemen, thank you very much indeed.